Go a little lower than that. All right. Oh no. Oh no. The sun. The sun is giving me bad lighting. Let me just come on. That's all I got. That's all I can work with. Awesome Bricks 10. Hey man, what's up? So excited. I am too. We got two big topics to talk about today. Savage 20 Jr. Yo man, what's up? Tio, what's up, man? Awesome Bricks 10. What do you think of Asa Butterfield saying that his version of Spider-Man would be different? I don't know who that is, and I don't know who said any. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea who. Like I said, no idea who that is. What did they say about it? I actually genuinely kind of want to know now. Go away, son. Dino Thunder 14. Hey, what's up, man? Comic Book King. Hey, man, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I was supposed to do a video yesterday. I was supposed to do Batman Arkham Knight. We didn't do it because my power went out. Our power went out for like a few hours. So yeah, we were acting like basically like cavemen for those 3 hours. It was kind of funny actually. We roasted marshmallows over a candle. I'm not kidding. I roasted a marshmallow over a couple of marshmallows over my little candle. I wait for that sucker to light on fire, and then I blew it out and ate it. Savage 20 Jr., what's your favorite music to listen to? I like all types of music, but I do have a favorite genre of music. I'm a big rock fan. I like rock music. Like rock music is like my big the one that I could just sit down and just listen to, regardless of what the song's about. Actually, Tio, let me quote a German guy. I'll be back. No, he's not German. He's Australian, Tio. No. Oh no, Dino Thunder 14. Asa Butterfield is an underrated actor. You should watch Sex Education on Netflix. He was really good. Oh, that guy, that white kid? You mean that kid? Let me tell you something. I don't want to watch that Sex Education Netflix special because it was probably bullshit. But I don't know, man. Spider-Man Unknown. Hey, man, what's up? Awesome Bricks 10. He was another guy who auditioned for Spider-Man next to Tom Holland and Charlie Rowe. Ah, right. Yeah, now I remember. He was one of the guys who auditioned. Interesting. Spider-Man Unknown, the hair dough. Yeah, I know. My hair is naturally down. The dye is gone. This is my natural light brown hair. There might be a little bit of dye in it still, but it's pretty much gone. And this is actually how my hair used to be, just straight down, cut nicely. It was that boy cut, that boy cut where it's just, kind of, I guess you could call this the conservative cut or whatever you'd want to call it. The military cut, maybe? My sides need a little bit more trimming, but yeah. Comic Book King, I think that sun is meant to give you superpowers like Superman since you're wearing a Superman shirt, LOL. You know what? Let me see. Let me open my blinds. I'm going to open my blinds. See if let's see if this makes it, does this make it worse? Does this make it worse? If it makes it worse, tell me. Actually, it's fine, actually. In the power of the sun, because I'm wearing my Superman shirt. Awesome Bricks 10, what are we talking about today? We are talking about two things. Talking about Mortal Kombat, and then we're going to talk about Brie Larson, because Brie Larson has joined YouTube, and I have a few things to say about that, because I actually went ahead and watched her video. So this is going to be a very weird video for me to do. But before we get to that, obviously, we get to Mortal Kombat. And I don't know how long it'll take us us to talk about Mortal Kombat. This might be a short podcast today, just to just to warn you guys, this might be short because I got to do some other things today, and because of the topics, we might not have a lot to really say or talk about, but I'll stretch it as far as I can. I like to make these about like an hour-ish, but if it's not, maybe this might be 50 minutes. We'll see, depending on how far we get in this video. Donald 14, if the MCU won't feature Harry Osborn because he's already used, how would you feel if the MCU replaced Harry with Johnny Storm as Peter's best friend? I would be up for that. That would be a great idea, but they would have to introduce the Fantastic Four, and they would have to do it right, because we already saw what happened when they tried to go the other way. That didn't work. So don't race swap them. Don't gender swap them. Don't do that. Just do Stan Lee a favor and just do it correctly. I know that I think there was a guy who was making the Fantastic Four movie. He was going to make a Fantastic Four movie, and he had a lot of failed attempts, and he felt really bad. I think he felt really bad after Stan Lee died because he never got to show Stan like what he was working on, and he really wanted to kick that off, and he never got it to kick off, which really sucks. I really do want to see what he's got. I forgot what his name is. I'd have to go back and look that up. There was a guy, though, working on the Fantastic Four movies. I have no idea if he's still working on it. I have no idea what's happening now because they bought Fox, and we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We don't know what they have planned for the Fantastic Four or the X-Men, yada, yada, yada. So, yeah, that's up in the air. That is up in the air. But Johnny Storm, that would be a terrific idea for the whole friend replacement with Harry instead. Johnny Storm, Peter Parker, that'd be a terrific idea for them to just talk, just be friends. That would be great you have a lot of cool, funny moments with those two just interacting. It would be amazing because they already do in the comics. So that would be a great, great idea. Spider-Man Unknown, I got 3 new games, GTA, SA, Iron Man VR, and Spider-Man Web of Shadows. Cool. That's awesome. I thought about getting a VR just so I could try that Iron Man VR. I almost got a VR, but I didn't go through with it because they didn't have they didn't have the bundle I wanted. I wanted to get like a Doom bundle. I wanted to get it with that game, but couldn't they didn't have it, so I just kind of was like, maybe next time. Maybe one of these days I'll get a VR, so that way I can try it out. I wonder if I can record with it. That would be very interesting. I heard that there's going to be a Spider-Verse movie that will include Tobey, Andrew, and Tom. Yeah, so that was the original idea for what Spider-Verse was supposed to be. It was supposed to be the live-action Spider-Man coming together. And that would have been interesting. I actually like the sliding. It's really good. It shows off my eyes. Get to see my hair a bit more too. But yeah, man, that would have been a great idea for Tobey, Andrew, and Tom to get together on the big screen, or an animated version. I don't care. I think I would have enjoyed that a lot more than what I got. Savage Twine Jr., a problem with the MCU. They play safe too much, still taking rest. Yeah, they've been quiet. The MCU has been pretty quiet. They haven't really said anything. All we've heard recently is the Black Widow movie, and that's going straight to DVD or straight to their Disney Plus thing. So that kind of sucks. But at the same time, with the Black Widow movie, like I said, I already felt like it was way too late to do a Black Widow movie, but they're doing it. I don't know if it'll be good. Will I do a review on it? Probably not. Austin Bricks 10, what WTF? Does everyone want Tom Holland to play more characters such as Marty McFly is the supposed Back to the Future remake? They cannot remake Back to the Future. They can't remake that movie. The creator of the movie will not let them. They will not let them as long as they live and their family lives. There is no way that they can ever make a remake for Back to the Future. Now, people can say that. People can be like, oh, he'd be a he'd be a good protagonist for the remake of Back to the Future. It doesn't matter. If they don't sign off on it, they won't, and they will not. The best you will ever get for Back to the Future stuff is going to be, I think, the new Telltale game or whatever. I never played it, but apparently it takes place after the movies, I think. So yeah, man. Yeah, they cannot do that. They cannot remake Back to the Future. So don't worry. They're not remaking Back to the Future. Her video is boring. I left after like 20 seconds. I watched her whole video, man. We're gonna talk about her after we talk about Mortal Kombat, but I watched it. I listened to it, and I have some things to say. I also have some advice to give her because I feel like she lives in a bubble, and I feel like she needs to get out of the bubble. So, like I said, we'll talk more about that when we get to it. But yeah, man, she's got to get out of that bubble. I want her to. We'll get to it. I'm not going to continue on with it. Spectacular Spider-Wade, what are your thoughts on the Spidey 2016 comic series? The Spidey 2016 comic series. I don't think I heard about that one. Are you talking about Spider-Man? Like the main line? If it's not main line, like 616, I probably am not paying attention to it. The only ones I'm paying attention to right now are the oh man, who's writing it? Damn it. I love how I forgot his name, even though I was promoting him until like I think a few months ago. I stopped promoting the guy. What was his name? I'm going to look this up. I have to look it up. It's going to bother me if I don't. Who is writing Spider-Man? Who is writing Spider-Man? I'm on Yahoo. I love how Dan Slott was the second one that popped up. Not him. What's the other guy? Who is doing it? What's his name? It's going to bother me. Why did I click on Yahoo? Shit. the guy. You know what guy I'm talking about. Awesome Bricks 10. Okay. Lil C Star-Lord. Sup, bro? Nothing much. What's up with you? Spectacular Spider-Wade, 10% Peter Parker, 90% Spider-Man, and the fights are way too fast. Talking about a game, you talking about Web of Shadows? Okay. I like Web of Shadows. I like Spider-Man Web of Shadows. Spider-Man Web of Shadows is easily top 5. Easily top 5 Spider-Man games. Did a really, really good job. It's not a movie license game. We're almost stripped straight from the comics. Did a really good job with that. So bravo to the creators for that. Spider-Man Unknown, if you get a VR, can you do Batman via Arkham VR? I would love to do Batman Arkham VR if I had a VR headset. Spectacular Spider-Wade, like the Sinister 6 fight lasted 5 pages, only 5. Yeah, that sucks. Spider-Man Unknown, did you know Fantastic Four is the only non-MCU movie on Disney Plus? No, I did not know that. Probably because it's so bad, even though they want to be progressive. It's not very progressive, Disney, for you not to put that horrible movie on there. Comic Book King, and if the Human Torch dies, Spider-Man might be his replacement, like in the comics, and he might wear the Future Foundation suit, which is one of my all-time favorite alternate Spider-Man costumes. I wouldn't want that. I would not want that at all. The only way I would be up for the Future Foundation version of Spider-Man would probably be if the Human Torch wasn't that great of an actor. Like maybe if they casted Human Torch, someone for the Human Torch role, and then maybe people didn't like him, so maybe they're like, okay, let's do Future Foundation. But still, it's a very sad story. It's a very, very sad story. So I don't know if I would be on board with that. Savage 20 Jr., I like rated R movies. I like rated R movies too. I also like other explicit movies. Down with Thunder 14, who's your Johnny Storm fan cast for the MCU? I don't know, man. I don't do fan casts. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. As far as Johnny Storm goes, I don't know. I mean, my ideal Johnny Storm in my head would probably be someone with, I don't know. So someone he needs to have blonde hair because Johnny Storm has blonde hair in the comics, I think. You gotta have like a blonde, spiky-ish hair. You gotta be flirtatious with the women. He's gotta be funny. He's gotta be irritating at the same time. I don't know. It depends. Nick Spencer. Thank you, Spectacular Spider-Wade. Nick Spencer. That's who I was talking about. I cannot believe it took me that. I cannot believe I forgot about him. Yeah, that guy. Austin Bricks 10. By the way, my favorite my favorite movie that's not a superhero. Okay. Spectacular Spider-Wade. No, X-Men is on Disney Plus too. Okay. Comic Book King. Her. Who's her? What? Austin Bricks 10. What is your Sinister Six lineup? Oh, like what's my lineup for like what I would have as my Sinister Six? Probably a lot like what they did with Marvel Spider-Man, except maybe so Dr. Octopus because he's a good leader role. The Green Goblin, Venom, so that's 3. Rhino, that's 4. Electro and Vulture. That would be my that'd be my little band of Sinister Six. Pretty tough crowd, I must say. But Spider-Man can handle it. What do you think? What do you think about the next MCU movie? The Black Widow movie? I don't really care because that movie should have happened a long time ago. Okay. I'm probably gonna just kind of skim through these a little bit so we can get to the topics. Tio quoting German guy 2. I'm back. He's not German. He's Australian. Spectacular Spider-Wade. Please don't call me Wade. LOL. Osprix 10. I would really like to see the guy who played the Red Ranger in the 2017 movie as Human Torch. Really? That guy, huh? I don't know. I don't know about that. Savage 20. I don't like Disney Plus. It sucks. Yeah, I never even tried it, so I don't really care. Okay. Yeah. Down to 14. I think Dacre, the Red Ranger actor, could be a good Johnny Storm, maybe. Plus, he's only 1.5 years older than Tom Holland. Okay. Tio, how is he Australian? Arnold Schwarzenegger is Australian. Are you quoting Terminator, or are you quoting another movie, or are you quoting some other person? All right. So let's finally get to the topic. So yeah, leading into it, Spider-Man Unknown. I got MK11 Aftermath because of the DLC characters, because I wasn't buying them, so I just waited for the complete edition. Well, that's smart of you. I will say this. That is very smart of you to do that, Spider-Man Unknown. So yeah, let's talk about this. Because Spider-Man Unknown asked me to talk about why I don't like MK11. And that's a big reason why, the MK11 Aftermath. But we'll get to that. Because let's start at the beginning. I think we should rewind with MK11. We should go back to the beginning of the first announcement of MK11. When MK11 was first announced, I was like, "Oh man, this is so cool! This is great! This is awesome! I'm loving it." I mean, I watched maybe over hundreds of people watch the trailer, like just the cinematic trailer of Scorpion versus Raiden. Or Raiden. Sorry, I was thinking about MGS2. Raiden. I loved it. It was terrific. That cinematic trailer was terrific. But then we got to some really weird territory where we got, because then the first line of controversy started to pick up, right? The first line of controversy was when they were starting to reveal the women of Mortal Kombat. and people are like, why are they all covered up? Why are they? Because if you remember from MK10, MK10 had a balance. MK10 had had their women who, like, for example, Sonya Blade. They had Sonya Blade start wearing more militarized gear. And then, you'd have someone like Katana, or you have someone like Melina who wears something a little bit more skimpy, or, wear something a little bit more revealing, right? So when they got to MK11, it seems like they completely threw that out the window. And they were like, okay, let's just do something that Saudi Arabia would do and just cover up all of the women. So all the women are covered up, but then, you'd see the guys in MK11, they'd just be like shirtless, right? And that was a big argument from a lot of people. I, of course, was on the side of, why are you covering up the girls? I don't understand. That just seemed dumb. It just seemed they were trying to push an agenda. Because again, these people, they're trying to go backwards, and a lot of people just don't understand that. And it's excruciating, because it kind of goes back to the idea, like with, for example, Battlefield 5, when they did the whole thing with Battlefield 5. When that guy said, "Oh, if you don't like it, don't buy it." Well, let me tell you something. These people who push this idea of, these people on Twitter, they're pushing like, this is a good thing, yada yada yada, when they're being all progressive, right? Let me tell you something. They don't even buy it. They just they scream and holler, and they're the minority, mind you. The little percentage of people who don't even actually buy the game, when in reality the people who they should be listening to are their fans who actually buy the game. Okay? And it's kind of funny, because I remember when my brother bought the game, and I kind of looked at him and I said, you had to do it, huh? You had to buy Mortal Kombat 11, Nathan, huh? You had to do it. And he did it. He bought the game. And then Mortal Kombat Aftermath came out, 11 Aftermath, and we both looked at each other and we said, no, that's no bueno. So we just said, fuck that, and we haven't even touched MK11 since. But I have played MK11. So now this goes now. So now I kick this argument now to the main game, right? The meat and the potatoes of this argument. So MK11, if I was to describe its gameplay, it's really slow. Like, it's slower than 10, because 10 was fast. Like 10 was the perfect game for people who wanted to play multiplayer. 10 was the perfect game for people who just wanted to go from match to match to match. But then you get to MK11, and it's slow. I mean, maybe not that slow, because a lot of people would probably tell me, yeah, it's not that slow, but it's slower. It feels sluggish too. Like, when I play the game, it's sluggish. It does not, like, the controls feel like it's taking like a second longer to respond than it should. Because of course, again, like I said, MK10 is just so faster. It's more responsive. It's more fun to play, especially when you're playing multiplayer. And I don't play multiplayer much. This is a guy who's not a big multiplayer guy, but I have played online multiplayer, and it is fun because you get to just bounce around match to match. I never did matchmaking in MK11, but I'm assuming that it's probably way slower than it is in the MK10. Now, is it slower than MK9? I don't know. Maybe not. I would have to actually play those two games at the same time to really know. But I don't know, man. But like the story, let's talk about the story of MK11, because I think, again, this is when it gets worse. So okay, Mike, the gameplay and the girls getting covered up is bad, right? So what about the story? Is the story good? Oh boy. Oh my God, let's talk about the story of MK11. Let me tell you something. I didn't play the story. I just watched it on YouTube. I did not play the story. I watched the whole thing on YouTube. I even watched the aftermath on YouTube. I watched the whole thing. And it was fucking pointless. It was fucking pointless. Do you know why? Because obviously the Liu Kang ending at the end of Aftermath, because you get to choose two characters at the end of the game, kind of like Injustice 2, like Injustice 2, where you got to choose Superman or Batman at the end for the last little chapter of Injustice 2. Well, in MK11, you get to do the same thing, except in the DLC. So Spider-Man Unknown Aftermath might not be canon. Right, but here's the thing. If Liu Kang's ending is correct, why did they feel the need to go, oh, we didn't have the crown, guys. We got to go back in time. We got to get Kronika's crown. Yeah, and then a bunch of drama happens, and then they have to fight Shang Tsung. And again, I feel like they just put Shang Tsung in there because they were like, "Oh, guys, you guys remember that cool the guy who played as Shang Tsung from the movies? Yeah, now he's a voice actor in MK11." Let me tell you something. MK11 is full of movie references, full of, oh, you guys remember this? You remember that? You remember this? That's MK11 in a nutshell. The gameplay, I don't like the gameplay. It's sluggish to me. It's not as fun as MK10. The girls getting covered up is not great. The only costume the only character that I think I liked a lot was Cat. Like, I think the best thing that came out of the new 3 games that we got in Mortal Kombat, or 2, I should say, would be Cassie Cage. I think Cassie Cage is probably one of the best new characters we have gotten. And then, like I said, I can go on and on and on about this, but I feel like if I do, I'm going to be here forever. For example, I can talk about Takeda and what's his name? The bow and arrow guy, the gay guy, who I didn't even know he was gay until someone on YouTube told me he was gay. So where's your representation, WB, or fucking Mortal Kombat 11, or fucking what's his name? I don't know his name. The troll master himself, Ed Boon. Where's your representation? You just took out the gay guy. You took out the guy who was in an interracial relationship with the black chick. I'm just saying, they just threw that shit out the window just to cover up all the girls. It's just so fucking stupid. Kung Jin is gay. Yes, Kung Jin is gay. You didn't know that? He is. They referenced this in a flashback sequence with Raiden. But yeah, he is. I'm sure this is news to you. But yeah, man. I mean, like I said, okay, but let me go back to the story. Let me finish up my little rant, because I feel like I need to finish it up. The story was pointless, because if you're gonna just hit the reset button, you're hitting the reset button, you're going back in time, yada yada yada. That's why time travel sucks, because games that have time travel can either be hit or miss. Okay, when you do a time travel story, maybe like Terminator, when they do a time travel story, it has to make a difference. And honestly, I feel like in this case of MK11, it didn't matter. There was no point, because they just hit the reset button. Well, okay, what's the only difference? Raiden's gone, and Liu Kang is now like the god of thunder and fire, I guess. Sure, but that doesn't really change anything. The only thing that's changed is that the fact that it's Liu Kang now instead of Raiden, who's like the master, and now Kung Lao is going to be the chosen one, I guess. Give him a shot, even though he got his neck snapped by Shao Kahn in MK9 like a total bitch. But yeah, MK11. I think the biggest I think the biggest thing that really stood out was the whole thing when they tried to cover up the ladies. That's when it got bad because we all kind of. Now, don't get me wrong, because I know a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, Mike, will you just like MK9 because all the girls are just wearing bikinis?" That's true, but in MK10, it made more sense. You had characters who would dress up more professionally, like because it was more mature. I think MK10 is when it felt more mature. You know, it felt right. You had the women who would dress up a certain way, and you had the other women that would dress up another way. It was equal. You had both sides. So I think they really dropped the ball in MK11. The gameplay, the story, some of the character designs. The best part about MK11 that I will say is some of the characters you get to play as. Spawn, my God, that's awesome. Do you know how many people have been waiting to see Spawn in MK in Mortal Kombat? A long time. It has been like what? I don't even know, what, 10 years? What, 10, 12 years? Maybe even since maybe MK9, they wanted to Spawn, or maybe even older than that. I don't remember. Terminator, that was a cool one. RoboCop, even though you can only get that in the aftermath. I love RoboCop. It actually made me go back and watch the RoboCop movies, even 3, which was, I actually didn't finish 3. I'm lying, but I saw 1 and 2. I just went back and watched those movies because I'm like, yeah, I love RoboCop. But yeah, man, the best part I'd say about MK11 would probably be the characters from movies like Terminator, Spawn, RoboCop, etc., etc. You know, the list keeps going. Yeah, they wanted Spawn since Injustice 1. Yeah, they wanted Spawn since that time. And we got Spawn, and it just happened to be in the worst Mortal Kombat game ever. I'm serious. Listen, hold on a minute. I have Mortal Kombat. I have Armageddon. I have Deception. I don't have Deadly Alliance. I don't have that one yet. Do I have that one? No, I don't. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. I got little PS2 games of Mortal Kombat. I got Deception. I got fucking Armageddon. I got Shaolin Monks. And that's just my PS2 stuff. I got Mortal Kombat 9 for Xbox. I would show you, but I don't have the case. But yeah, man, I'm a Mortal Kombat fan. I have MK versus DC. I really enjoy those games. It just really sucks that, you know, they really dropped the ball, in my opinion, on the MK11 thing. All right, let me put these back. Cool. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't really got nothing else to say about MK or Mortal Kombat. But what I will say is I'm a Mortal Kombat fan. I really enjoy Mortal Kombat. And yes, there are some good outfits in MK11. Like, for example, I think Scarlet, I really like Scarlet. I'm dying to get her ponytail. I love her ponytail because that was her classic look. She had the ponytail, and then they tried to put classic outfits in the game, even though Scarlet's classic outfit is MK9. MK9 is Scarlet's classic outfit because that was the first game she was ever in. So when you're trying, don't lie to your audience and say, "Oh, that's a classic outfit," yada yada yada. That's stupid. I just don't lie. It's not a classic outfit. I know it's not a classic outfit. But yeah, man. I don't know. I don't got much else to say about the Mortal Kombat stuff. I guess I'll just plug my computer in. I'll read what some of you guys have to say. And then we will move on to our final topic, which is a big one. I just hope that my video doesn't get taken down because of this. Where's the cord? All right. Plugged in, charging, and ready to go. Cool. All right, so what do we got here from you guys? Da, 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 da. Oh my goodness. You guys said so much while I was talking. Comic Book King, I think Robbie Thompson wrote the Spidey 2016 comic. I looked it up and his name showed up. Okay, I might check that out. We'll see. Savage 20 Jr., how do you feel about Predator and Alien coming to the Marvel Comics? Where did you hear that? Did you hear that from what's her name? God, I can't remember names today, guys. Isn't that funny? What's her name? The Beyond the Trailers girl. What's her name? She used to do stuff for Marvel. I don't because I think she said something like that. They're not gonna do nothing with Predator. If they do, it'll be like a collab. It will not be like them joining the Marvel Comics or anything. That will not happen. Tio, I literally cannot contribute at all for this term because I have no idea what you were talking about. I was talking about Mortal Kombat. How is it so hard? Sperm known, the woman gang covered up, meh to me, but as long as their butts are big. You know what's funny is I just remembered one of the things that made me very angry in Mortal Kombat 11. It was with Jade. Number one, in the story, they changed her color of her outfit. It wasn't green. It was like a purple. That made me mad. Her having a relationship with Kotal Khan made me mad. I got mad. I was like, yeah, fuck you, Kotal Khan, when he got killed. Got killed twice, by the way. What a bitch. He's a bigger bitch than Shao Kahn was when it come to Onaga. Do you guys remember Onaga? You remember that guy? The guy they will probably never, ever, ever go back to? He's basically Shao Kahn's boss. Alan, Tekken is superior. I have Tekken 3. I really like Tekken 3. I believe my brother has Tekken 7. I never played Tekken 7 yet, but I kind of have it. I just haven't played it. Alice Bricks 10, so you got them potatoes. Combo King, oh yeah, I remember many people cringed in your intro in the MK11 reveal video. You know what's funny? As I didn't watch that. It's been a while since I watched that. Yeah, people cringed. Yeah. Spermanon, what's better story, MKX or MK11? MKX. You want to know why MKX? Because time travel, I feel like, is a less big risk than when it comes to like, okay, some big shit's gonna happen. Like for example, when Scorpion cut off Quan Chi's head, that was a big moment. That was a big thing. Like, there's no time travel to just fix that shit. You know, that was a huge deal when he did that. Like, there was a lot of big things that happened in MKX that was not ended well because of MK11 because they just hit the reset button. I don't know, man. It just didn't work. But I like MKX better. The story felt more suspenseful because they had a lot of crazy shit happen in that game. They killed Melina, which people were not happy with. I was not happy when they killed Melina. And then D'Vorah, bitch, she fucking killed Scorpion. She killed my man Scorpion, man. You can't kill Scorpion. This guy can teleport around you. This guy can tell you to get over here. This guy can light himself on fire. You mean to tell me that guy got killed by this cunt, this bug cunt? Bullshit. Bullshit. Austin Bricks 10, what's your next video not including podcast? It's supposed to be the Batman Arkham Knight stuff. I still got to finish Doom. I just haven't Haven't watched it. I just haven't got around to it. Spider-Man Unknown, MK9 is the best Mortal Kombat game. I can agree with you on that. Mortal Kombat 9 was a great game. Went back to its roots. They added some cool new characters. They actually tried. I felt like they actually tried in MK9 because in MK9 they hit the reset button. But that was after Armageddon, where everyone fucking died. So it makes sense to hit the reset button. Plus, it was more creative the way they did it. You know, his future self warning his older self in the past about what's going to happen, and that was better. That was done way better than what they did in MK11. I feel like. Alan, I just came home. What, were you in your car? You watching my video in your car? Tio, that explains a lot. Spider-Man Unknown Aftermath might be non-canon. Don't spoil Aftermath. Well, I just did. At least, kind of. Not 100%. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. What's the point? Tio, so Mike, you said you like rock music, so tell me, have you ever heard of a song, Courts the Call? Maybe, I don't know. Down Thunder 14, I'm back. What are we talking about? We're gonna start talking about Brie Larson after this. Just kind of wrapping things up. Spider-Man Unknown, MK likes to reference itself. Yeah, it does. Tio, hey Mike, are you ever gonna play God of War? Like the original God of War, like the first like 3-4 games, or you mean like God of War as in the new God of War, like the new one with the sun? I have the God of War. I have the game. I just didn't know if people really wanted me to play that game. I could go back and play that game. I would be willing to go back and play God of War. Since I did The Last of Us, I think that's close to The Last of Us I'll ever get. So instead of the father-daughter, I'll get the father-son, which is a much better. I really like those stories. I need more stories of fathers and sons connecting on an emotional level. Feel like that will help my psyche. Austin Bricks 10, living on the edge, fighting crime, spinning webs swinging above our heads. He can leap upon a ledge. Villains on the rise and the city victims. Oh, you're just doing the Spectacular Spider-Man theme song. I get it. Spider-Man Unknown, MKX is better than MK11, especially its story. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Spider-Man Unknown, PS2 is nostalgic time for MK, but for me, MK9 is the best and special place in my heart. Same for MKX. That's fine. Spider-Man Unknown, MK Special Forces is way worse. I never played Special Forces. I thought about buying it and playing it just to see how bad it was. But yeah, man, I thought about it. I thought about it. I scrolled down, damn it. Zaid, Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks is my favorite Mortal Kombat game ever. Really? That's awesome. Compo King, is Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks still in GameStop? No, it's not. I got mine on Amazon. Maybe get it off of eBay or Amazon, one of those two. Or because I don't think it's on. I mean, you could check, but I'm pretty confident they don't have it there anymore. Okay. Tio, I would never think not knowing anything about Mortal Kombat would be a problem. Austin Brooks 10, I don't really care for Mortal Kombat. Okay, that's fine. Tio, oh Mike, could you please play Little Nightmares? Please. Little Nightmares? You guys want to play Little Nightmares? I'll think about it. If you really want me to play that game, I can play that game. I think some of my family members might be interested in it. I never played it. I wonder how much it is on PlayStation or Steam. Steam's having a sale. Let me check Steam. Let me check Steam. Because Steam has like been having a sale. Little Nightmares. $5. It is $5. Let me look at this. I got $4. The complete edition of Little Nightmares is $7.49. Okay. Damn. I still gotta play a game on Steam for you guys, or not on Steam, but like on like I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll think about it. I'll see what it is on PlayStation. But $5, I mean, that's a good deal right there. Let me tell you. I could try to pull something. I could try to get that and play it for you guys. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll think about it. Never played Little Nightmares. I think it's like a stealth game. I mean, that's what I've always assumed about the game. Zaid, my two favorite Mortal Kombat characters are Kung Lao and Sub-Zero, the good guy version and not the first one. I'm talking about the one with the scar in his eye. Ah, okay. Savage 20, MK11 might be overrated. It is overrated. I don't understand what the big fuss is with MK11. I really, really don't. I don't even think it's overrated. Like, I don't think people really talk about MK11. Like, people who play MK11 go back and play MK10 on their channels. But yeah, that might say something. I don't know. Spider-Man Onaga was the villain in MK11 at first. I wish he was. Onaga was not in MK11. Onaga was in Deadly Alliance, I think, and Deception. So in Armageddon, yeah, okay. Any thoughts about the next MCU Spider-Man movie? Not much. Not until I see a trailer. Okay. Tio, I asked for the new PS4 God of War because I played some, so I would like to finish it. But like I said, you really want me to play God of War? I'll play God of War. I have God of War. I know you seem like you really want me to play Little Nightmares. I never played that game. I have no idea what it's like. Spider-Man Unknown, even though I never played Spider-Man 2, but I have it, by the way. It looks fun to play, especially the pizza missions. The pizza missions were the funniest missions for me to ever play in my whole life. When I was a kid, when I was playing Spider-Man 2, I would mess up the pizzas, and then I would deliver them, and then it's so funny. It was the funniest stuff ever as a kid, man. You mess up the pizza and you deliver the pizza, and they're like, "What's this?" And then they just drop it on the floor, and they just turn their backs to you and they just pout. That was the most hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life as a kid. I would do that just to laugh every time. Gamba King, how would you feel if Jade had a relationship with Kung Lao, just like your relationship with Liu Kang and Kitana? Maybe, but I don't know. I don't feel like Jade has time for relationships. You know what I mean? Like, she's always protected Kitana. She's always been like a servant of Shao Kahn or Odenia, whatever. I'm just saying, I don't think she really has time for that. Austin Bricks 10, wait for it. Pizza time. Tio, I feel like a Minecraft fan on a Fortnite convention. I don't understand any of the stuff you're talking about. Well, too bad. On Vivo, can't wait for your review, the X-Men movies. Yeah, I still gotta do that. But I gotta finish my intro, my outro first. So it's gonna be a while. So I apologize for that in advance. Tio, yes, please. Little Nightmares, go very good to do it. Do it for $5. Spermanon, MK9 is best game of the franchise, and I'd say it's NetherRealm's best game. Sure. I think I can agree with you on that. Tio, I will send you money, but play it. You can do it, Michael. Please don't send me money, Tio. I know that you're on my Steam, but please don't do that. Please don't do that. I don't want to have to feel obligated to do it. If anything, I could do it on PlayStation. I don't know if I don't know if I'm ready for the PC gaming. I have it all set up, but I don't know if I'm ready. Spermanon, I said I thought Onaga was going to be in MK11. Oh yeah, okay, my bad. Combo King, how'd you feel that MK9 was its own game instead of being connected to Armageddon and the other MK games? Well, that doesn't work because in order for MK9 to make sense, Armageddon had to have happened. So that doesn't really work. By itself, it's a great game, but without Armageddon, 9 wouldn't work. So, Tio, fuck God of War, do Little Nightmares. Man, you really want me to play that game, huh? Expose how trash Modern Warfare is. I never played Modern Warfare. I'm not a big Call of Duty fan. I have a lot of friends who are Call of Duty fans. Savage 20 Jr., are you excited for the new Spawn movie coming out? Yes, I am. I heard that Michael, you really forgot his name. I forgot another name. I feel like I know one name, and that's it today. Do I even know my own name? Jesus. No, but Todd McFarlane. I heard Todd McFarlane is going to be working closely with the director for that movie, so that makes me excited. Lil C Star-Lord, do you think a Black Cat movie would be cool? Sure. Onion Vivo it's okay, Mike. Don't worry, I'll be patient. Thank you. Tio, I will make you a deal. You play what you want. You don't have to play Little Nightmares if you say Chronatia and Cordy's Call. I can't lose this fight. I know you can't say it. Wait, what? Creatia? What the fuck? Austin Bricks 10. As a YouTuber, do you ever ask yourself why? As a YouTuber, do I ever ask myself why? Why are we still here? Just to suffer every night. I can feel my leg and my arm, even my fingers. Body I've lost. Comrades I've lost. Won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? We'll make them give back our past. Whoever knows what I'm quoting, you get brownie points. Spider-Man Unknown, Spider-Man 2 on PS2 looks fun to play, but I wish I had a PS2. Do you have an Xbox? Yeah, it's on the original Xbox. Trying to get an original emulator for the Xbox so that I can play Spider-Man 2 on the PC. Kyle, hey Mike, how's it banging or hanging? I'm doing pretty good. Sparrow Known, I agree, Mike. MK9 wouldn't work if Armageddon didn't happen, and I'm glad MK9 turned out how it's been. Yeah, I know, but then we got 11. You got to remember that too. Savage 20 Jr. I pre-ordered Ghost of Tsushima. I'm so excited. I don't think I'm gonna have enough money for Ghost of Tsushima, which really sucks. But I'm excited for Ghost of Tsushima too. I really want to get that game. Kyle, you like Amazing Lucas new content? Nope, I haven't even watched it. Tio, yes, you said it wrong. You must play it now. I said it wrong. I'm just gonna look it up on Google and then I can say it right. You know that I will. Fuck this. Watch this. I can beat you at your own game. Google Translate, motherfucker. I win. Wait, where's my comments? Come back. There it is. Croatia. Oh. What is this place? Italy. Italy. Okay. How to say Italy, or how to say this? How do you say? How do you say this? How do you say this? Croatia. Croatia. Ha! The good old Google Translate. Croatia. Aha! I win. But no, I would like to play Little Nightmares for you. It's gonna take a little longer, Tio, but I think I could give Little Nightmares a chance. It might be fun. I might like it. Sparinone, what are you doing with your Coca-Cola bottle? I'm drinking it. Oh yeah. I looked it up. Croatia. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry. W Mir, yo, Super Mike, I love the Venom movie. Wish it were connected to Mark Webb's Spider-Man. Thoughts on Venom movie and Mark Webb's movies? The Amazing Spider-Man movies, if we're talking about the Amazing Spider-Man movies, I like the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I even like 2. I like Venom. I like those movies. So yeah, man, I like them. I like Mark Webb's movies, and I like the Venom movie. It's been like a year. You still know how to say it. Croatia. There, I said it. Sparinone. Hey, at least MK9 was perfect, but MK11 happened. But let's ignore that. Yeah, I guess we can, but still, it happened though. It's where you live, Tio. You live in Croatia. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Little C Star-Lord, LOL. W Mirror, cool. Okay, so now let's get on to our last topic, which I guess I'll talk like 10 minutes about it, and then maybe I'll be done, or maybe longer. It depends on how well this conversation goes. Okay, so let's talk about Brie Larson. So she recently put out a video, a YouTube video, because she's like a YouTuber now, right? So now she's a YouTuber now. And now Brie Larson, as you know, is the same woman who does not like a 40-year-old white dude opinion on A Wrinkle in Time or some bullshit like that. Now, I've never seen A Wrinkle in Time, and I don't want to see it. I don't care. I mean, maybe the book, I think it was based off a book. And I'm sure the book was better because usually, get this, books are usually better than movie adaptations. Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? I'm not making that up. I actually genuinely believe that. For example, like I read Stephen King's his sequel to The Shining. What was it called? It was called what was it called, Mike? You keep blanking on things. Stephen King. Stephen King. Stephen King's oh Lord. I don't remember. Shit. Is it in my old stuff? Damn it. Whatever. I read a movie. I read a book about a movie that came out recently that he wrote about, and the book was better than the movie. Dr. Sleep. Tio, thank you. Dr. Sleep. I read Dr. Sleep, the book. And I liked it more than the movie. I didn't watch the movie, but I saw a few clips of it. I saw the trailer, I saw a few clips. And then the reason why books are usually better is because you get to kind of play it all out in your head, and then you think that that's like the definitive version in your head. But so then when you go and you watch a movie about it, it just kind of breaks your it kind of like messes with you because in your head it was much cooler to you, but then when you see it in film, it's not as cool, or it wasn't the way you thought it went, or something like that. That's why it's always better with when you read books, because you let your imagination run free, and then you get to have all these cool ideas about a book and stuff. So yeah, books are definitely better than the movie adaptations. For example, the Maze Runner. I read the Maze Runner back when I was in high school. I did it for a paper, and I didn't watch the movie because I just liked the idea in my head about what the Maze Runner was like in the book compared to the the movie. But that's just me. That's just how I prefer it. I mean, I would like to think that most people who read books probably don't like the movie adaptations because of how different it is compared to the way they perceive the movie to be. But yeah, man. Savage 20 Jr., I criticize Dragon Ball Super stuff, so I like and dislike the transformation. Okay. All right. So let's get back to Brie Larson, because I think I kind of missed my point. I kind of missed my point about what I was talking about, but anyway, but oh yeah, I was talking about A Wrinkle in Time. That's what I was talking about. So anyway, after that stupid comment she made, then she did Captain Marvel, and then people didn't like Captain Marvel, and then people didn't like her politics. She's obviously very left-winging, or left-leaning, I should say. And she, there's no nice way to put it. She just comes off as a bitch. Brie Larson comes off as a bitch. When she talks, sometimes she comes off as very annoying, very agonizing to listen to, because half the shit she talks about when she's talking about inclusion or diversity or any left-winging politic bullshit she wants to bring up. Hollywood does this all the time. It's fucking annoying, and you just want her to shut up. And of course, it's perfect for her role to be Captain Marvel, because that's the same fucking character, essentially. Congratulations, Marvel. You finally did it. You finally put a comic book accurate character on screen besides Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. Perfect. You did it. That's what I wanted for Spider-Man. That's what I wanted for MJ. That's what I wanted for all the other characters that you fucked up in the MCU. So maybe if you took the same logic and the same level of actual care and put it into the fucking other characters. Fuck, man. But whatever. Let's get back to Brie Larson, because this isn't about the MCU. This is about her. And this is about her having a YouTube channel, okay? I watched her video, all right? I watched it. It was excruciatingly painful to sit there and basically watch this circle jerk of fucking nonsense. Let me tell you something. I'm a YouTuber. I make YouTube videos. I know what it's like to not know what to do, or not know what videos to make. I know what that's like. She is an actress. She is a movie star. So number one, why are you making a YouTube channel? Why are you going out of your way to do this? Now, before I watched her video, I thought to myself, because I'm a Lutheran Bible reading, smooth conservative haircut boy. I am a believer in the Lord and the idea of forgiveness and peace and love and all that other bullshit. But here's the thing. When you watch her video, you get the exact opposite reaction in the back of your head? Because when I heard that she was going to do YouTube, I was like, maybe this is a chance for her to actually say what she's going to say. Maybe this is a chance for her to actually, show us who the real Brie Larson is, right? But based off of what I've seen, based off of the videos or the one video that I've seen of her, it wasn't even about her, or it was about her, but she wasn't talking to the audience. She wasn't talking to, like kind of like me, how I talk to you guys. I do that a lot. I get comfortable and I talk to you guys a lot. Let me tell you something. Here's another thing. I want Brie Larson to learn something from this YouTube experience. I want her to not be in a circle jerk. I want her to be able to get out of the bubble, see other people's thoughts, opinions, etc., because that's what you should do here on YouTube. You should learn to, see all the different types of people, all the different types of mindsets, yada, yada, yada. Does that mean you have to agree with them? Hell fucking no. I mean, for example, like I said, I was talking about this as an example about the idea of being like a conservative or being like a Republican or a Democrat. And plenty of people like that here on YouTube. And you obviously see a lot more from the media and yada, yada, yada. So when you got someone like me who sits here and is like, oh, I'm a believer in this, I'm a believer in that, I'm a conservative, Republican, yada, 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 whatever you want to say, right? That's a different mindset, isn't it? That's a different perspective, right? So, but then you go to someone like Brie Larson, who is extremely on the other side of that spectrum, who's extremely the other way. And I think what I want her to learn is, I want Brie Larson to learn what it's like to actually be around actual YouTubers, to learn what it's actually like to be here in the dirt with us, to be here in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? To be like, I know I'm making like a bunch of war references, but being here on YouTube is about being yourself and about being expressive. Now, again, does that mean I always agree? No. Sometimes I'm like, nuh-uh, you're fucking crazy, yada, yada, yada. And sometimes I'm right. Sometimes I'll be like, yeah, you are fucking crazy. But, I guess it is your right to act crazy. But I don't know. I kind of went off on a little tangent here. Let's kind of back it up and get back to some better topics here. So I want Brie Larson to learn. I want her to learn the other side of the spectrum that she's on. I want her to not accept it. It's not that I want her to accept it or flip a coin or anything, or be more of a good person or anything like that. Because of course I would prefer her to be a better person. I would prefer everyone to be a better person, especially with the way the world is today. But the way she talks, the way she acts, it just doesn't seem like she's willing to do that yet. So that's why I'm hoping this YouTube experience will allow her, and the trick is going to be she needs to make more YouTube videos. As the recording of this video, she made a YouTube video last Thursday. So that was after my live stream, after the day of my live stream, or the day after. So I want her to learn. I want her to learn what it's like. Now, she said she wants to play like Animal Crossing. She wants to, do stuff like that. That's cool. That's a good idea. But then she says something like, oh, I kicked my boyfriend out because I got mad while playing Animal Crossing. That's not funny. Like, that's not funny. You don't do that. Like, I have never played a video game. I've gotten angry at a video game, but I have never played a video game and been like, get the fuck out of my house. Like, never in a million years, just because I'm mad at a video game. Do you know how fucking crazy you have to be to do something like that? That is ridiculous. That is over the level. That is over the top. Like, you don't do that. That's not nice. You shouldn't do that. So, like I said, I want her to learn. I want her to learn what it's really like to be a YouTuber, to actually, but then again, I mean, it's It probably won't happen. She probably won't actually learn anything. Maybe she'll just stay the way she is. Maybe she'll just make one video and leave. It's possible. But I would prefer her to stay. I do. I want her to stay on YouTube. I do. I know that sounds weird, but I want her to stay on YouTube because I want her to learn. I want her to learn what it's like for YouTubers. I want her to learn what it's like to be down to earth with real people. These are real people you're talking to. When you're down here in the dirt, like that's why I criticized the hell out of her video. Because when she made that video, it didn't feel real. Like I think a lot of people have said that in a lot of their other videos. It doesn't feel genuine. It doesn't feel real. Like if you're trying to do a video like an introduction video. I mean, my first video was an apartment tour. My first video was an apartment tour. That is a weird way to start off YouTube. That was my first video. Do you know how weird that is to look back and be like, oh yeah, my first video, that was an apartment tour. What? What do you mean? That's crazy. But eventually it led to other things, and then it progressively got better. I got an idea of how I wanted to do videos. I had an idea, and things got better, and I got better, and I've been changing things. I've been improving. I've been, I have a way bigger audience. I have way more interesting people to talk to now. And yes, that is a compliment to you guys, my audience. Give yourself a round of applause. I love you guys so much. But I'm just saying, like, it's very tough to be a YouTuber, especially having the sense of responsibility. And the thing is that she, it's just, I don't know, man. It's tough. Like I said, I want her to learn. I want her to learn what it's like on the opposite side of her bubble, of her perspective. So that's probably going to be tough for her. But like I said, I really hope that she learns something, because it's very, very important. You might not agree, but it's important. It's important to learn. It's very, very important to learn, regardless of what you think, regardless of what you believe. It's important to learn things. Doesn't mean you have to agree with it, but knowledge is power. That's what my dad used to say. My dad used to say, knowledge is power. And that's true. If you are intelligent, if you are very smart and you know exactly what you're doing, you can go very far in life. And that's just a fact. Now, of course, I mean, there'll always be stopping points. I mean, it's always good to have a little bit of faith, but I would argue, but I digress. All right, then. Well, that's all I really got to say about Brie Larson. I know someone in my comments said something about Superwoman, or what's her name? I know that it was written down. And again, this goes back to this idea of it just wasn't genuine. What was her name? Lilly Singh. Yeah, Lilly Singh. Then you had her in the video, and it was just like, it was, Lilly Singh's even worse. You think Brie Larson's bad? Lilly Singh's even worse, and she's a YouTuber, and she's making all of us look bad. But yeah, man, I'm gonna leave it there. So like I said, Brie Larson, welcome to YouTube. I hope you learned something. I'm sure she's not gonna watch this video, but I want her to learn. I want her to learn something. So hopefully that it's something positive and not too much negative. Even though there are a lot of people on YouTube right here, right now, who are criticizing the hell out of her, criticizing the hell out of Brie Larson. I mean, the dislike to like ratio is pretty substantial. It's pretty incredible. It just goes to show the amount of people who support her and the amount of people that don't support her. And I mean, look at this. You can base that off of the subscription ratio too. I mean, it's crazy. But like I said, I hope she learns, man. I hope she learns and she becomes a better person because of it. But it's a possibility that might not happen. But whatever. Zayd, Lily Singh's YouTube channel is called Superwoman. Yeah, I know. All right. So you guys wrote a lot of stuff down. I'll go through it a little bit here. My throat's dry as hell. Where's my water? Holy crap. It's like an hour 15. Damn near broke my throat. You got to have both, okay? You got to have the soda for when you're feeling frisky and then the water when you need to fix your throat, your dry throat. All right. It's good to keep both. It's good to keep that sugar and that hydration. All right. Let's see. What do you guys got here? Tio, you know how we could have a Stephen King universe? Pennywise could be a bad guy in all of his books. What if those 20 years he stops killing kids and he just goes somewhere else, aka other King books? That would be crazy. That would be pretty wicked. He wouldn't do something like that, but that would be kind of cool. Spider-Man Unknown, Brie Larson is probably the first actress I don't like. Yeah. Even though her boobs are amazing. You got to admit that. She's got a good set on her. I mean, you're annoyed with her, but you're like, wow. Onan Vivo. Actually, Sony wanted Iron Man to be tied into Spider-Man. Yeah. Spider-Man, why was Lily Singh in her video? She's unfunny. At least Lee Pons wasn't in there. I don't know who that is. The actress who played Michelle in the MCU films, she has a channel, but she hasn't had it since 2009. Wow. See, these big celebrity types, I mean, they come and go. I mean, it's possible that Brie Larson just makes 1 or 2 videos and then she leaves. But like I said, I'd prefer her to learn something. I would prefer her to learn. Maybe take a look at her in the mirror. Maybe take a look at herself in the mirror, and ask herself if she's doing the right thing. Ask herself if she's supporting the right things. Is she advocating the right things? You got to be able to have self-criticism, self-reflection, and be able to look at yourself in the mirror and say that I'm the good guy. I mean, everyone's the hero of their own story, but we've seen recently a lot of bad things, and that those people actually genuinely think that they're the good guys when in reality they're not. And that's the scary thing. But I won't continue on with that, but it's complicated. Zayd, after many years, I still don't know why is Superwoman popular at all. I don't know, man. She's just weird. I've heard about her a while ago, but I don't know. I kind of started to ignore her and didn't care. Tio, and you are a special YouTuber, Mike. You lose subs every time you upload. I just checked that you lost 2 subs. Well, shit. Combo King, who's Superwoman's aide? She is also a bitch. This is Spider-Man Known. I was the only person who commented on your first video. Thank you. I appreciate that. Crown 1. Hey, man, what's up? Awesome Bricks 10 with great power must also come with great responsibility. Yes, it does. Spider-Man Known, I'm pretty sure the MCU cast hates her. Yeah, I remember someone made that video where they were just like showing people's body language and how like they just didn't want to be near her. It was funny. It was funny. I'll give them that. Even though it's also confusing because she, again, I'm pretty sure most of them would agree with her politics, which is kind of weird. So you really got to look at that from both angles. I don't know, man. Maybe she is just really weird. Maybe it's not just her politics. Maybe she's just a very, very weird person. I don't know. And I don't want to know unless she actually gets better with her YouTube. Like I said, maybe she'll get better. Maybe she'll actually put some effort in it. Maybe she'll actually, be normal. Who knows? Zaid, have you seen Superman versus the Elite? Yes, I have. That was really good. Oh None Vivo, review X-Men Origins Wolverine first. You want me to do it in chronological order? I could do it in chronological order. Zaid, saw Superman versus the Elite. Oh my goodness. Then I saw Wonder Woman Bloodlines, and today I will continue to watch Batman Ninja. You know what's weird is I actually liked Wonder Woman Bloodlines, but I think, yeah, Wonder Woman Bloodlines when it was not that bad actually. It was pretty decent. Batman Ninja I liked because it had Roger Craig Smith as Batman. I love Roger Craig Smith as Batman because that's probably why I loved Arkham Origins so much. Don't get me wrong, I love Kevin Conroy. I'm just saying I like him for like a younger Batman. You know what I mean? Yeah, but Superman versus Elite, that was a really good movie. Spider-Man, I'm glad you agree with me on MK9. Listen, man, you and me are going to agree. Sometimes you and me are going to agree. Sometimes you and me are going to disagree. That happens. I mean, and again, this kind of goes back to the Brie Larson thing. You can't be afraid to have people on your channel who disagree with you. Like, I know I have people here who watch my channel and do not agree with me on the Spider-Man Homecoming or the Spider-Man Far From Home thing. I know there are people, but they've made videos. I've actually watched people's videos on me, and it was just very interesting to watch because it's like, because I sat there and I said to myself, I knew it. I knew that the Spider-Man Homecoming, the Spider-Man Far From Home stuff, the Miles Morales stuff, I knew that was the stuff that was killing my channel. I knew that that's what it was. And, again, it's good to look at the criticism. And sometimes I even get a little shocked because I'm like, wow, people actually like my content. Holy crap. Even though that, right now, again, all I'm doing is just sitting in front of a camera and just talking. Because sometimes being real and just sitting in front of a camera and talking to your audience is enough. And that's what I think Brie Larson needs to learn. She cannot be in a circle jerk and just, that's not fun. That's not a good thing. Like, again, I have people here who do not agree with me on the Spider-Man Homecoming and the Spider-Man Far From Home stuff, but we still get along. They still like my stuff. They still come here and we talk. Like, that's what it's about. Like, yeah, I get it. We're not going to agree all the time, but you know what? We can still be friends. We can still be pals. We can still get along. Like, just because, like, we don't have to agree on everything to be friends or to like each other, et cetera, et cetera. That's you have the right to your opinion. I have the right to my opinion. Even though I like to spin the Spider-Man Homecoming and the Spider-Man Far From Home thing as like facts, because again, I'm very aggressive with it. I am very aggressive with it. And that's why people get annoyed with me because Mike, you're so aggressive with it. I am. I'm very, very aggressive. And that's just how it is. But again, it's very important to have people who don't always agree with you to sometimes pull you back or sometimes maybe kind of challenge you a bit because it helps you check yourself too. So circle jerks are not always a good thing. Zayd, I saw Superman versus the Elite, and it is a great Superman animated movie. Yes, it is. Tio, nah, she doesn't look that good. No, you don't think Brie looks attractive? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Spider-Man known. I mean, she made her channel in 2009, but it hasn't uploaded since Homecoming came out. Okay. Comic Book King. Oh yeah, I saw the apartment tour video. I remember when you were pissed off about the bathroom. I was pissed off about the bathroom. I thought I was pissed off about my mother's boyfriend, which he's gone, by the way. Tio, I won't die till the day Mike has more subs than Brie Larson. I will celebrate with my kids and then their kids. I'll be dead by then. Your kids and then their kids. I'll be like 190 something by then. Holy crap. I'm gonna live a long time. Combo King. So what made a Superman versus the Elite specials, Zaid? There were a lot of things. I recommend you watch it. Tio, no offense, Mike. I love you, man. I love you too. I love you too, Tio. Austin Brooks 10. It's kind of annoying that celebrities do 1 or 2 videos and leave and get thousands of subs, but regular YouTubers work their asses off. Yeah, I agree. Tio, honestly, Brie Larson, pass. Oh, pass on Brie Larson and her flat ass. Ooh, I made a burn. She does have a flat ass, but never mind. I'm gonna get a little. I was about to get dirty there for a minute. I had to stop myself. Zaid, my biggest wish in life is for Reno Romano to come back to voice Spider-Man, and my life will be 100% complete because he's still my #1 favorite Spider-Man voice actor. That's cool, man. Spider-Man known. I mean, I'm surprised that you agreed with me on MK9 of it being the best Mortal Kombat game. Well, I don't know why that surprises you. I mean, like I said, there are going to be things that we agree with, and then there are going to be things. That's just how life works. Zaid, our group should be like the Justice League, where Mike is the Superman of our group because he is the strongest and the most positive person on the group. Well, I would say that I am the, well, I don't know. I'm like the big speaker. I'm the spokesperson, you know. So yeah, I'm like the Superman, but I'm also just the spokes guy. So you guys are what make the channel the channel. Okay, cool. Austin Bricks 10, how would you feel if a fan or subscriber would meet you? That'd be scary because that's such a responsibility, you know? But no, that would probably be fun. That'd probably be cool. Combo King, yeah, my throat hurts too. Yeah, my throat's gonna probably be dead after this video. Jesus. Ow. Spider-Man Unknown, yeah, there's some stuff I disagree with you on, like your Joker review and Spider-Man PS4 review and your Spider-Verse review. Yeah, the list goes on. Crown 1 with DC and Marvel were in my Hero Academia universe. That might be cool. My Hero Academia is let me tell you something. My Hero Academia, one of the greatest superhero shows I have seen in a long time. One of the greatest mangas I have. Well, I didn't read the manga, but I heard the manga is really good too. One of the greatest superhero stuff to come in a long time. It's been a long time since we got a really good superhero story. I recommend I recommend My Hero Academia, the anime. If you want, you can even go a bit further. Read the manga. I never read the manga. A lot of crazy cool stuff has happened recently in the manga though. But yeah, man. It's better known. When I'm a grandpa, you're all gonna be dead. I'll live on in your hearts. How's that sound? Tio, what do you mean you'll be dead, you and me, like 4 or 5 years apart? Well, I can't keep doing YouTube forever. You know, maybe my kids could. Maybe if I had kids in the future. Spider-Man Known, I'm actually glad you agree with me on MK9 because most people say it's overrated, and it's nice to see people agree with me. MK9 was really good. I don't know what overrated my ass. It was really good. They're fucking lying. It deserved all the praise it got. Tio, if we were all in the Justice League, I'd call dibs on Flash. Spider-Man on oh my goodness. Reverse Flash, oh man. Crown 1, it would be more interesting if Deku stayed powerless. Really? I like that Deku's starting to realize his powers, though. Zaid, it would be awesome if we did a fan-made Justice League movie where you are Superman, I'm Batman, Spider-Man Unknown is the Flash, and Comic Book King is the Green Lantern. That's kind of cool. Awesome Bricks 10, I'll be Robin since I'm kind of young, but not too young. Well, that sounds good. While you get the party together, I'm going to go, do the Superman thing and walk my dogs. Walk crypto. But But anyway, thank you guys for watching. This was this the longest one I've done? I think it is. Man, I thought this would be the shortest one. Whatever. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is a really long podcast. I love my sister always gets mad at me when I call this a podcast, even though I even though it's a podcast to me, but I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. It's a very long video. Thank you guys coming here and talking with me. Love you guys. I love you guys even if you watch this afterwards. It's great. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'm out of here. And before I go, T.O., Little Nightmares. I'm going to see if I can make some money, and if I can buy that. I also want to see how much it is on PlayStation. I never played it before, so I'll think about it. I know you, and I know you really want me to play it now. We'll see. I'll think about it. I'll look at it. I'll probably watch some people play it, just like maybe the first couple hours, just to see what the gameplay is like, and then I could buy it, and then I could play it for you guys. No, please don't pay. No, Tio, please don't pay for the game for me. Please, I'm begging you. Please don't do that for me. I know I appreciate it, but please don't do that. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'm out of here. Up and away. See you guys.